What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel Y.O.B. Ba-da-ba-da. Today I'm talking about episode 2 of season 1 of Cowboy Bebop Netflix. I recommend you guys go see it if you haven't seen it. I'm not going to spoil anything. I don't think the show deserves to be spoiled. I think it's a show that everyone should go and check out for themselves or watch themselves. The second episode was as good as the first episode. I am growing to love this show. I've been telling people that I think that honestly I kind of like this more than the anime a little bit. So far, I haven't watched the whole show yet, but so far I'm enjoying this a little bit more than the anime, in my opinion. I think the anime is a legendary show. The anime is just legendary, but I don't know, some of the show, I think it's since it's live action, it just gives them more weight, and you can see the more emotions in their faces, and it's just more bizarre. And I get a Sin City vibe, a Matrix vibe, a Western vibe. Cowboy Bebop, is very diverse in its genres, and I feel all of them, and I'm very excited to see what happens next. It's just the things I noticed is that every actor in the show is bringing their A game. The casting is amazing. Whoever cast these actors did a perfect job. Everybody plays a role perfectly, just perfectly. I just love everyone I've seen on the show. There's nobody, not an extra, nobody that's fucking up. It's quite amazing. This is like one of Netflix's best adaptations of an anime. And honestly, one of the best adaptations of an anime I've ever seen, to be honest, so far. And I just wanted to give a little comment to people on YouTube, the YouTubers that don't know about art or not artists, and they're making videos saying this is trash. There's one pussy on YouTube, is weird sissy ass bitch that got 1.8 million views, and he literally just said it's trash. It's motherfucker, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. How is this even close to being trash? Out of all the garbage ass media that's out there, out of all the garbage ass shit we've gotten, how is this trash? You're a bitch. Shut the fuck up. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Why don't you actually give a review? Why don't you actually explain what's bad about it instead of saying it's just trash and then whining about every fucking thing? It's motherfucker, you can't make shit though. And it's just I'm standing up for these people who don't have this had a really low budget. And that's another thing I forgot to say, is that this show has a low budget and it looks very high quality. Nothing really stands out as cheap to me. It's I sense it. I sense I feel, but honestly, then when you watch it, it's there's scenes and it looks so expensive. A lot of it looks practical. The locations look practical, a lot of it. And some of it looks, even when it does look like CGI, it looks very stylish, like Sin City kind of, or The Spirit, and I like that. So, I don't know, man. I think that people are bitching and moaning about shit because they just want to get attention. They just want to be... It's I'd rather watch Cowboy Bebop Netflix than your YouTube channel where you whine about, how something... Oh, this is not good. This is not good. It's just shut up. And then these be the same people that and everyone who watches these people saying that this is bad, but the same ones who dislike me for saying, oh, Ghostbusters, Afterlife, I don't want to see little kids be Ghostbusters. It's people, they like the dumb shit. They like shit that is literally boring to watch. This corporate garbage. But then when there's things that literally challenge you to think, literally challenge the status quo, literally and then directors and creative people who aesthetically, you could tell it's cheap. You could tell it's something that just feels a little cheap about this. If you're just looking for things for the superficial element, But in my opinion, I think I'm more excited to see things cheap, because I grew up watching B movies, watching scary movies that are like B movies, like cheap made movies. You know, Bruce Lee, like those movies weren't the most expensive. Bruce Lee movies weren't the most expensive looking movies, you know, but they were exciting and amazing and masterpieces because of the acting and the stunt choreography in them, you know, and the storytelling. It's just the human beings in it, the artists in it, literally made it. It's like, yes, they didn't have a high groundbreaking budget. You know, this wasn't fucking Moses, you know, where they're just like, we putting all of our money in this shit. You know, to whitewash Egypt and make everyone white and look like they're white people in Egypt. To push a subliminal lie to the masses. You know, we'll invest the money into that. You know, no, it's like, this is like these were artists who made things through passion, and you could tell through their creativity. And that's why I love this second episode of Cowboy Bebop. I am enjoying this passionately. I watched this, and I'm tearing up every episode, man. I'm tearing up every episode, and it's not tears of sadness, it's tears of joy. Like I tear up when I see magical art, and I just see people literally doing hard. It looks creative, and it's like, and it's hard work where you don't have a high budget, you know. And I thought I wasn't gonna like the cursing in it, but it's cool. I liked it, and it's kind of vulgar, you know. It feels like a Frank Miller. It feels like a Sin City Frank Miller comic book, you know. And it's just like, and my favorite author and illustrator is Frank Miller. I just because I like how they talk. Like, sometimes it feels like a show for little kids, and then sometimes it feels like a pornography, like very vulgar and like dark and like very like Hellraiser-ish, you know. So it's just, and I love that, and it's even more extreme than the anime. The anime had a dark moment, which that's why I like the anime, you know. But this ups it up a notch, you know, even adds more depth to Vicious, and it's just, oh, it's so good. It's so good. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, thank you guys for stopping by. I appreciate you guys watching my review for the second episode. I highly recommend you go see it. I'm not spoiling this. Masterpieces do not deserve to be spoiled. You need to watch it for yourself. It's an experience. If you're a fan of Cowboy Bebop, I highly think you are gonna love this, and I enjoyed it. Thank you to the people who made this show so far. I'm extremely enjoying this. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Till next time, everyone. May the force be with you. Peace.